Right. Welcome back to the AnarchyCast. We're going on episode 4 now. I don't know why I'm still doing this. But we've got a guest on this time, and we're going to be a little less dark. We've got IG.
Hello.
Okay, right. So, I almost completely forgot about this recording if you didn't tell by how late this is. But, so I didn't ask for any questions at all. Not like anyone actually answers the stuff on my stories, but I've came up with my own questions, and we're gonna do some would you rather after that. I've got 3 of those,
Alrighty.
and then Fighter Fest predictions.
Is that this week or next week?
I think night 1 is this week, and then night 2 is next week. I think.
Alright.
Right. Let's get right into Q&A here. Let's start with the simple questions that I ask everyone is, who is your favorite WWE exclusive wrestler? Like,
Right now or ever?
Ever.
Christian Cage, right? Like, without doubt.
Oh. And why is that? What's so special about Christian?
Well, it's not like a WWE thing, but like, I got into wrestling because of TNA, and he was a world champion at the time, and
NWA, I believe.
Yeah, NWA champ, and I just love the dude, and then I think like 2009 he returned, and his return was like amazing. He won the world title and the ECW title.
Yeah. And then we're gonna counteract that one. His favorite non-WWE wrestler. That could be current or a wrestler who has just never made it to WWE, never gone there.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna say never. From TNA, Chris Sabin. That's an amazing wrestler.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what he's doing anymore. He's a trainer, isn't he?
Yeah, I know. Alex Shelley is still in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he was recent. Well, I say recently. I think like December, at Dusty Cup, he was there in NXT for a little bit.
Oh yeah, he immediately lost to Gibson and the other guy. James Drake.
Yeah, the grizzled young veterans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just lost because they could only get him in for one match.
Yeah, because immediately when they announced Alex Shelley, Ring of Honor announced that he was going to be on the super card.
Yeah. But next question: what is your favorite WWE match ever?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I'll give you 2. I'll give you the one that everyone says, and that's Michaels versus Taker, WrestleMania 25.
Yeah, strong one.
But then I'll give you a really underrated match that like I really hold dearly because it was like the first like WrestleMania main event I saw, and that's Edge versus Taker at WrestleMania 24.
Yeah, that's the one that ended with the Hell's Gate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not my favorite Edge and Taker match. That's like the TLC matches, amazing in the Hell in a Cell. Yeah. Just like the 2008 rivalry, it's like amazing.
Just 2 phenomenal wrestlers in general.
Yeah.
We're going into a pig fed type question. Favorite match you've ever filmed?
I've ever filmed?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this is like a one that like not that many people have seen, but like it was like in August I filmed this pay-per-view called New York Rampage, and I did this like 10-man warfare. It's War Games and Royal Rumble mixed together, where it's like a superstar, 2 superstars start, 8 other come in every minute. Eliminations occur after all 10 men are in, and that was so fun to film. It sucks because I did commentary over it, and my commentary is really shite. So
I should probably answer some of these as well. I'll go. Let's go back. What's your favorite? My favorite WWE match ever is probably, Actually, I probably can't answer that off the top of my head. A match that got me into wrestling, probably Shield versus the Wyatts at Elimination Chamber 2014.
That's an amazing match.
Yeah. Just a quick answer for there. And favorite match I've ever filmed, fuck. Recent, I'd go with Jericho versus Star from the joint show I did with a couple guys. Takeover. I quite enjoyed filming that match. Right.
You can just say anything from SummerSlam. That was really good.
Well, I didn't really enjoy filming some of those matches. Styles versus Wyatt was a pain to film.
Bray Wyatt figures are it's a pain to film.
Yeah, my AJ is really loose. I need to fix it at some point. Anyway, favorite pick fed show from anyone?
Oh, I'm gonna say because I'm after my boy at WWE's Crowning of the Champions, an amazing pick fed show.
I think
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure.
Nah. Yeah, it has like 4 matches and it's an incredible show. Like I highly recommend you check it out.
Well, I'll have to eventually. Favorite pick fed show, a show that I always go back to and watch, is AWF's WrestleMania from this year. God, it's 3 hours of continuous great matches.
I've only watched like the first hour or two, but like I need to catch up on my pick fed shows.
Yeah, that's been out for like a year, I think now.
Yeah.
Right. Most hyped you've ever been to see a WWE pay-per-view?
A pay-per-view or a match?
It could just be a match if you can't name an entire pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. WrestleMania 28.
Any specific reason? I don't know.
End of an era and once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Arguably 2 of the best matches on that card.
Yeah, and an underrated one was Jericho and Punk.
Yeah. Crowd went silent after that match, probably because of placement, but... What's your most most hyped you've been for a WWE match, if you've ever been too hyped for?
Styles and Cena, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that one made me want to watch the pay-per-view.
Because I remember watching the Raw where Cena returned, and then I was like, oh, I know they're gonna do something with like Dolph Ziggler or something stupid like that, and then they announced, AJ Styles came out. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing it. And then the heel turn happened, and that was an amazing heel turn.
Yeah, it's probably one of the better ones in the past couple of years.
Yeah, AJ's like heel turn wise, AJ's had some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Except for his like the one where he teamed up with Ric Flair.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
I've never really gone excessively hyped for a show, WWE wise. But if I had to name one show that I got really hyped, it was when I was a mark and I started watching wrestling, and that would be just WrestleMania 30.
Oh my god, any WrestleMania in general.
Because I just got really into Daniel Bryan. I was like, I need to watch this pay-per-view specifically to either get really mad at Daniel Bryan losing to Triple H, or to get really, just to cry.
Yeah, I have a funny story of WrestleMania 30. Like, so the streak match, right? Lesnar and Taker. So I was watching with my dad, and I just jokingly said, yeah, Undertaker's definitely losing, right? And, bro, and then when he did, I was like, oh my god. Like, I just jinxed it. Like I'm responsible for that, in my opinion.
I didn't really get emotional. I got confused because I was a new fan. I'd only started watching in 2016. But when Undertaker lost, I knew something had gone down when the giant screen popped up and it said 21-1, I think.
Yeah, it was like a big deal.
And that's 21 years, no losses.
Man.
It's just, the way that the crowd reacted, the way that everyone reacted, it was expertly done, but it could have been so much better if it wasn't Brock, if it was someone else.
Yeah, but because no one thought it was gonna be Brock, and it's like time stood still. Like kayfabe was, for that split second, kayfabe was alive.
Yeah, I still stand by saying that Punk should have beat Taker in the Mania 29. I think it was.
Punk shouldn't have been in that match in general. He should have been in the main event.
Punk should have gotten that main event match.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess I should a match that I got really hyped for was Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black from NXT Takeover
War Games 2018.
Yeah, that one. It blew my mind the fact that I never thought of that match.
Dream and Chomp as well.
Uh,
I never thought that would happen.
I never thought it'd be that good. I never thought I'd get that invested in the Velveteen Dream winning.
Oh yeah, when he hit the Dream Valley DDT.
Yeah, I jump out of my chair thinking, oh, he's winning. No way. But no. And I doubt he'll be winning anything in the future after all these allegations.
Yeah.
But now I've got some would you rather questions.
Oh, fun.
Would you rather completely overruling pick-fed shows? Because when I first did that, we just said the pick-fed name and then moved on because we hadn't really watched them and I hadn't reviewed them properly. So we're never doing that again. But would you rather wrestle in the Ruthless Aggression era or your favorite era of Ring of Honor? So like prime Ring of Honor.
Oh, I haven't watched that much Ring of Honor. But the thing is, then I would need to take for Ruthless Aggression era. Everyone took that fucking stiff ass chair shot to the head.
Yeah.
I like to call it the Benoit chair shot because that shit cost them.
But it's also the fact that then the Ruthless Aggression era was the last time that they actually built stars, like multiple big stars.
I think the PG era. I like to call it, because the people call it the PG era. I like to call it the Cena era is 2008 through 2014 when he last won the world title completely.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the hell to call it this era, but
it's called the modern era.
Yeah, in my opinion, they only built up Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns, and that's basically it.
That's Roman Reigns is the only one that became an outside name because my dad knows him and he doesn't watch wrestling.
Oh, and the Four Horsewomen, for sure.
I guess so. But in the Ruthless Aggression era, they built people who were actually people they built they got Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Batista, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Sean Stasiak.
Call me Kurt Angle.
Nah, he was late.
I mean, he made even though he won the world title, but in 2003 and 2004, he became next level Perk Angle and I want to have bestiality sex with your wife, Kurt Angle.
Yeah, when he perfectly managed to figure out the blend of comedy and absolute monster in the ring.
But the Vince has made one massive star, Jinder Mahal. He's made that star, man.
Honestly, I don't think the 2017 run was that bad. I think it could have been pretty good.
I don't get what people say. The matches weren't as. I'm always gonna say the first two Randy Orton Mahal matches weren't as bad as the Punjabi person match.
No,
the Nakamura matches fucking sucked. I don't know how it could have a bad match in Nakamura at the time. And then the AJ Styles match was really nice. So I don't know,
they should have had Nakamura beat him because that would have gotten him a good enough babyface win because nobody liked Jinder. Nobody wanted Jinder to be champion. And if Nakamura beat him, I think it was SummerSlam their first match was.
Yeah.
And then we could have not had Jinder being a racist.
I mean, they could have done it Hell in a Cell because they put Nakamura over against Orton and Cena, which was like huge in my opinion.
Yeah, but I would have gone with I would wrestle in Prime Ring of Honor. Prime Ring,
I would wrestle in Ruthless Aggression.
like the late 2000s to like 2012.
Oh, Austin Aries, Tyler Black,
El Generico.
yeah,
what are they called?
Nigel McGuinness.
What are the no? It's not the no. Briscoes, the Briscoe brothers.
The Briscoes, yeah.
Young Bucks. I think they were around. Red Dragon. AJ Styles. Did you say AJ?
No, I didn't say it.
Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, what have you?
Adam Cole.
Yeah. Roderick Strong. Did you say him?
No.
There's probably Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, I think Pac was like in Ring of Honor for like a little while.
I knew he was in Japan.
Yeah.
Wrestle El Generico. So probably he was in Ring of Honor for one. And I guess you could extend that to like 2015, and then you could add names like Punishment Martinez, Leo Rush, Jonathan Gresham, what's his face?
Yeah, I didn't like I watched Ring of Honor like 2012 for a little while, but then I stopped. So like I knew Kevin Steen before he arrived to WWE, so I was like really nice to see him arrive.
Samoa Joe, Kenta, Bryan Danielson.
Those like 04 through 08.
I did say late 2000s, so I guess.
I thought I said like late. I thought just early 2010s.
Nah. Ring of Honor is really washed up now. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
what a shit year.
Yeah. Who's the current champion now? It was like it went.
Roosh.
It was like it went from the Randy Savage impersonator. I can't remember his name.
Jay Lethal.
That's the one. To
Jay Lethal to.
And then it went to PCO, I think.
No, it went to the guy that everyone hated. What's his name?
Oh, Matt Taven.
Yeah, Matt Taven, and then it went to. No, it then went to Roosh, and then went to PCO again, and then it went to.
I could have sworn Marty Skrull won it at some point during that time.
No, they were gonna give it to Marty Skrull, and then, from what I know, his contract ran out, and then he resigned. And I think he was supposed to win it until COVID happened.
Because the Villain Enterprises had these really sick custom.
Oh my god, the 6-man tag titles.
Yeah, they're sexy.
Those are nice, yeah.
But anyway, you still haven't answered the thing. Would you rather?
Oh yeah, Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah. All right. This one is a bit odd. Fight a bear or fight Nia Jax?
I don't want to die, so I'd fight the bear.
I think you're dying either way. Because Nia Jax, she doesn't know how to fight. I think I could take Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, that's too much hate in my opinion. Like I don't like her, but like paired with the right opponent, she can have a good match. Like people say she's like shit wrestler, she can have a good match. She had a good match with Ronda Rousey in her second match ever. So
with someone her size.
Yeah. But they're doing something with Charlotte now.
The thing is, Ronda could have a good match with her because Ronda is a legit fighter. She's wrestle people twice her size, so she can take these hits.
But it was more like it was both like face versus face, so it's like
And from what we know, Ronda's matches were highly choreographed. Everything she did was like they went through it.
Oh yeah.
With her. But Nia, I think if they got more women her size, like more women like Karma, I know like she can't wrestle anymore because of her knees. Awesome Kong. Just people her size. I can't think of Piper Niven.
Oh, what's her name now? Like Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah, just a bigger woman. Charlotte, she just got injured by fighting her at some. I don't know, but. I think she just needs to be trained properly because she was a model. She was the last of the models to be brought in.
No, she's cousins with The Rock, so
Yeah,
she
but she
was
was also brought in as a part of the model era, the
yeah.
plus size model, and
I don't think she was signed in 2015 though, so you know.
yeah, that was like the last, because I think it was like the last of them were Eva Marie and Nia Jax and Summer Rae, I think, were the last of them who were signed specifically on their looks.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Nia Jax was probably signed because of her relationship with The Rock as well.
Roman, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Well, next, would you rather? Would you rather blade, like actually blade, like cut yourself, or get busted open for real by someone?
Oh, I've done both. I've because like I was an idiot like a few years ago, and I was like, what happened? Like, and I just got like a piece of a scissor, like a broken scissor. So I was like, oh, let me try to blade. So I kept on cutting myself. I was an idiot, but I'd rather get busted open hard by like Brock and Orton, because then you know it doesn't look obvious, and you know it looks actual fucking sick.
I've never bladed. Well, never as a part of a wrestling thing. But
Well, they stopped blading,
yeah, they
so
can't blade anymore. But this was a hypothetical thing. I have been busted open hard way many times, but that was mainly noses and internal. But I'm going to swiftly move on from that because I've got a time constraint. Right, Fighter Fest predictions. This is a solid card. Match night one has 5. There's 10 matches in all. Actually, there's 6 matches on night 2. I'm getting that wrong.
probably gonna have some
But
segments also.
yeah, of course. And well, night 1 we've got Omega and Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page versus the best friends of Trent and Chucky T for the tag team titles.
I'm gonna say best friends here. They've been there since like the start, and I think they deserve a run.
I think Trent is an extremely underrated wrestler.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, uh,
His match against Kenny at like the start of the lockdown era,
yeah. Oh, I remember that.
and his match against Mox, and even that PWG match between Chucky T and Trent, that was a good match. Trent Beretta in general, like his New Japan stuff with Ricochet, was also really good.
Wasn't like his gimmick that he kicked out of every finisher or something like that?
Yeah, I think so, but he doesn't really have a gimmick. I think he's just a part of a comedy team, and he's the good wrestler out of that comedy team.
That Chuck Taylor's pretty good too.
Yeah.
But Chuck Taylor's like the comedian wrestler out of the two.
Yeah. And of course, Orange Cassidy, very controversial. I'm not gonna get.
I don't get the hate with Orange. He's not winning the world title.
No,
He's
never.
he's never gonna win a title in AEW, in my opinion.
He should.
He should, but like they're not gonna give him because imagine the hate, and
he's not there to titles.
Yeah, but like you don't see him kicking out of the fucking Judas Effect or something stupid. Like if he gets hit with a finisher, he's done. I don't get like the
lasted like I think he lasted like 5 seconds in the Brutalizer when he faced Pac.
Yeah.
But like he will fight. Like you seen on AEW a couple of weeks ago. It may have been last week when he actually started fighting against Jericho because he was mad. He was
I don't like I can't watch AEW because I don't got TNT. So like all like most of the things I see are on Instagram. So you gotta remind me of like the storyline here. So
yeah. I illegally stream shit.
But I can't do that on my Xbox anymore.
Yeah. But and then we've got Cody versus Jake Hager for the TNT Championship.
Wait, what? Were they doing Jake Hager again?
Yeah.
Oh my god! After the clusterfuck of that Moxley match.
You didn't like that?
No, I hated that. Because I heard that was gonna be like the best. What was it? The best empty arena match ever. So I turned off NXT and I got on my phone and like went to watch wrestling, right? So,
yeah.
bro, what a waste of time that was. Moxley's first defense, such a terrible match.
Well, strong opinions there.
Yeah.
I personally quite like Jake Hager. I think he's a very.
I think he's like his wrestling's really good, but like it's so weird that they're giving him so many title opportunities.
It's because he's like a legit fighter, and they had to build him up. Like there was no way he was winning the match. They were never gonna have him win the match.
Yeah, I guess he could have been AEW's Brock Lesnar, but
he could be down the line. I think they've got Brock Lesnar and Brody.
they were starting it. They were starting it like where he didn't talk and he was in like the inner circle and
they've got Brock Lesnar in Wardlow. I think they didn't have Jake Hager speak for a long time because of his speech impediment. That's just a personal, though, in my opinion, type thing. But they've got a definite big guy star in Wardlow. He's very impressive.
I think it's Luchasaurus in my opinion, because Luchasaurus is like 35 now, and they gotta like
they gotta try do something with him quick before he ages. He's a very handsome man as well. But back to this match, Cody's winning for sure. I can't say that for sure. I don't know.
No,
Maybe they'll have Hager win.
That would just that would just be stupid. Like
I think it's too soon. It's too soon.
Yeah.
I've definitely at first I didn't think it was the right decision to have Cody beat Lance Archer.
Oh, I did. Like, I thought it was like the right decision.
In the end, I thought it was a good decision.
But like, if they shouldn't have put Lance Archer in that, if they didn't,
What was Lance gonna do with the title?
Yeah, that's true.
Cody's already done shit with it. I hope he does more shit with it because I think Cody's winning. He should win.
Definitely.
And then we got Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford for the women's title.
Shida's winning this definitely.
Yeah, I can see some Kip Sabian shenanigans going on there.
Who got Stanlander got injured, right?
Yes.
So I'm guessing this was supposed to be her versus Shida.
Most likely, that was what they were going to do.
Yeah.
I also think if Britt Baker didn't get injured, I think they would have done that soon as well. But
the AEW women's division needs some work. Like
yeah, it needs to go. It's got no stories, and it's got the wall Britt Baker stuff, and Britt Baker, the stuff she's been doing is
that's amazing.
Phenomenal.
But yeah.
But like since she's turned heel, she has been doing some phenomenal work.
Yeah, the role model.
Yeah, the doctor stuff, Rebel getting involved and shit.
But like, I think Impact has like the best women's division in the U.S. Like, nothing can be Stardom, but like Impact has like
the best women's division since they started.
Yeah. No. Like Gail came and Awesome Kong made like the.
Yes, 2013 onwards, I'd say.
Yeah, no, wasn't like 2008 or something like that.
2008 onwards, okay.
Who did Gail Kim face? It was like an amazing match. Like nobody expected. Taryn. God, it's gonna bug me. Taryn Terrell, I think was her name.
Taryn Terrell.
Whatever her name was.
I think it's something like that.
But like she had like an amazing match with her, and like nobody expected it.
Like the stuff that Tessa Blanchard and Taya Valkyrie were doing earlier last year, I think.
Oh yeah, that was fine. I thought the street fight was really nice though.
Yeah. Anniversary's coming up soon. I can't remember, but I know that they're doing Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo.
They built up Deonna, like they did what WWE couldn't do, and that's make Deonna Purrazzo a threat.
Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo, she is a phenomenal wrestler, and honestly, I think she made a mistake in going to WWE because she had offers from AEW.
Yeah, she pulled it all in to WWE.
Yeah, but Sheeta's winning. Okay, so we got Jurassic Express versus MJF and Wardlow.
Oh, Jurassic Express is losing, I think.
Yeah, I think they're losing. I think that the team that they're using is probably gonna be Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
They've done very good stuff with Marco. He shouldn't be having competitive matches at all. So
They're doing way too many squash matches with him, though. Like,
that's
what do you
why
expect?
he's there for squash matches. I don't see a problem with him being, and they're good squash matches.
But, like, people that complain about enhancement talent matches, like, that got War Raiders over, or the Viking Raiders over. Like, they were massive.
That's what got Aleister Black over
Yeah.
originally. It's what Baron Corbin. That was what Baron Corbin's
Oh,
thing.
in NXT, yeah.
The crowd would count down his matches.
Braun Strowman got over from that. Humaga, like a lot of people have gotten over. Nia Jax, like,
yeah, she got her first stuff on Raw. But yeah, Wardlow, he the squash match he had was the first time I really thought, oh shit, he's actually good.
yeah, Wardlow is like a future star.
Because like originally I was making jokes about, oh, they couldn't get Brian Cage, so they got this guy. But now they've got Brian Cage.
Brian Cage. We'll talk about that.
Yeah. So yeah, MJF and Wardlow winning that. I think they're doing the ongoing feud between MJF and Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah, that their match at Double, I think, was amazing.
Yeah, I think that might have been like a match of the night type thing. But next we've got Private Party with Matt Hardy. That rhymed. And then Proud and Powerful. I think they were gonna have Sammy Guevara, but obviously not.
Private Party most likely is winning this.
Yeah, probably.
Because they didn't use. They should have made Santana and Ortiz the first tag champs.
It's like Isaiah Cassidy. He's the one with the knee. Well, I say knee injury. The work shoot knee injury.
Yeah.
I think Pride and Powerful are winning.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the angle where, like, because in the Cody match, the reason Isaiah Cassidy lost is because he's a new, fresh green wrestler. He was doing all these mistakes, and that came to his downfall. I think that's going to be the story with them, and Matt Hardy is going to train them, essentially.
His finish, like, the finisher he did, my God.
Yeah. Also, I've got a little bold prediction for the Cody Hager match. I think Sean Spears is going to come out and attack Cody after the match again with the silk glove that he was given by Tully Blanchard.
I might, like, because I don't follow AEW, but, like, am I the only one that thinks? I think Cody's reign might end with Dustin Rhodes winning it title.
I could see it
because, like, then you can do like a trilogy. It's like Dustin Rhodes finally gets the win back, and then one final time, for the AEW TNT title.
Yeah, but I want to see something from Sean Spears. He is, but for the Private Party match,
by the way, Sean Spears is the luckiest guy dating Peyton Royce. Luckiest guy ever.
We're like, you're acting as if he isn't a good-looking guy as well.
He does have a mohawk, so Mohawk gang.
He is a Chad. But anyway, I have it down in my notes here. PP versus PP. Let's move on from that. Right, night 2. John Moxley versus Brian Cage with Taz.
Oh, this ain't happening. This is definitely happening.
No, it's happening. Mox has been tested negative.
Yeah, but like, if I was AEW, I would not even risk it. Just have like Mox stay at home.
I wouldn't risk it. It's not worth the match. We can have the match at a different time.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling.
Fight for the Fallen.
Or I don't know if they're doing that again. I think that was a little joke thing, but I could see it happening at All Out.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the next one. Anyway, even though it might not be happening, might as well make a prediction. Who do you think's winning that?
Oh, it's sad that they made Brian Cage number 1 contender immediately, just to be fed to John Moxley.
I think Darby Allin's getting involved in this match.
Yeah, because why have Brian Cage in his first match win the number 1 contender ladder match?
They did it with Brody Lee. They instantly put him into this title picture,
and then immediately everyone knew, oh, he's not gonna win it.
Yeah, and then the match was good, and then he moved on to do
Yeah.
the kind of stuff, and he's looked amazing.
But like they should build up, Brian. Like they should
Yes.
have they should have like the debut or like have the like the Feaster Flyer briefcase and
Yeah.
Impact, kind of
I,
like that, but instead it was like the Money in the Bank, but like I think they announced the world title matches instead.
yeah. But it's like I can't remember who exactly was in that match, but I think Luchasaurus should have won that match, and then Darby Allin and Brian Cage go on to have a feud from there.
Yeah.
Like Brian Cage, he doesn't care about winning the match; he's just there to destroy Darby. But
Is Darby injured? I think he's injured, right?
I think he's kayfabe injured.
Cause he's been posting on his Instagram. He's like, I'm training, rehabbing my injury and all that.
He might be injured because the bumps that he took in that match were stupid.
Yeah,
The skateboard thing.
Darby Allin has to chill with those bumps.
Yeah, it's because he has like high pain tolerance or some shit. But anyway, we're going to the match of the night here: Jericho versus Cassidy.
Oh, Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho's winning, no doubt. But that match, God, you got to think that Jericho has been biting at the bits to get in the ring and do shit with Cassidy ever since he's seen him.
I mean, yeah.
Because Jericho is one of those guys who is so interested in the future of wrestling. That's why he went to New Japan, and that's why.
He's like Daniel Bryan, who he'll put over future stars.
But I doubt that he's gonna be stupid and give Cassidy the win.
Yeah, I think AEW. He would put over Orange Cassidy, but
He
I don't
would.
think AEW.
I think he's gonna do a good job in making him look somewhat good.
Yeah.
But he's gonna win. Judas Effect elbow 1, 2, 3. But then we've got a match that I'm quite excited for: Lance Archer versus Joey Janela.
This is happening. Some of these matches I don't even know. If it's
Yeah, this was made last week. I think they should make it a DQ match because these two in a death match, God. But yeah, Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss were teaming up against. I think it was
Oh,
F-
was it
God, I can't.
Brody Lee and Colt
Yes,
Cabana?
yes. Sorry. Um, and then Archer came out after they lost and beat the fuck out of them. So now we're gonna get.
I would have rather seen Sonny Kiss versus Lance Archer.
Really?
Yeah, cause I haven't seen that much of Sonny Kiss, and I know,
She can. I mean, he. Sorry,
yeah,
he can go.
yeah.
I always get confused with her pronouns. I don't know what her.
It's
I
he.
did it again. I did it again. But he is very talented,
Yeah,
very athletic, and very charismatic.
and I don't think he's gotten like a pay-per-view match.
No, he was in the Casino Battle Royale at
Oh
something.
no, he had a buy-in match with Peter Avalon, but
Yeah,
like another person who should be given a better gimmick. The guy made EC3 in Impact Wrestling.
indeed. But and then Archer's winning that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Yeah, give him a win. And now we got Rose versus a to be announced competitor. Who do you think that to be announced competitor is going to be?
Who's facing? Wait, who? What's the match though?
It's Rose versus someone. We haven't been told who it is. Nyla Rose.
Oh, Nyla Rose. I was like, who the hell is Rose?
Um,
To be announced. Think it's a new signing.
I have no clue. I don't know anyone who's new.
My God, if AEW is stupid, it would be Tessa Blanchard.
Honestly, she's a great competitor, but they don't like problematic people.
Yeah. Oh, Riho. It's probably gonna be Riho. Oh, or no, she's stuck in Japan, right?
Yeah, she's stuck in Japan. I was about to say that's a good shout, but no, she's stuck in Japan. I was about to say Ghana, but isn't she French?
Big Swole. Big Swole.
Big Swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a little Britt Baker stuff going in there. Yeah, I can see that.
Or maybe have Shida defend it 2 nights. You never know.
Yeah, Rose does have a rematch clause.
Oh, AEW does that?
Uh,
I don't think they do that.
I don't know.
Jericho never got it, and SCU never
Jericho,
got it.
yeah. Jericho, no, SCU did get a rematch.
They did?
Yeah, I
I
remember.
remember it, but okay.
Yeah, because they had one on the cruise, and then a couple of weeks later, they had one on like the final.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember now.
Okay, so Rose will probably win that match. Nyla Rose, I should say.
I'm gonna pick the mystery opponent because it might be somebody they're debuting.
Yeah.
Like Taya, like I would freak out if it was Taya because she's one of the people that I really want to see in AEW or WWE.
Yeah, I think she's still in the contract with TNA, the Impact.
If I'm guessing she'll go to WWE with John Morrison.
It's Sting. Sting versus Nyla Rose. Let's go with that. Now we got Dark Order. I think it was Dark Order made up of Brody Lee and Stu Grayson
and Hulk Cabana, right?
Versus versus SU of Scorpio Sky, Christopher Daniels, and Kaz.
SCU. Hulk Cabana's gonna turn on them.
I'm saying Dark Order. I think they're doing Colt Cabana Descension into Darkness type shit.
They're booking Colt Cabana really good, in my opinion.
I think he had a win streak and now he has a loss streak, and now the Dark Order are picking him up like the vultures they are. Did you see on?
Yeah.
Do you watch Being the Elite?
I stopped watching. I could never catch up with it. What happened?
This today's episode, they had a bit where Hangman came up to Brody Lee after a match, and he said a year ago he had signed up to the Dark Order site, like the kayfabe website, a year ago when he was doing like the dark stuff with Kenny Omega, where it looked like he was going to break up with him, and now he says he's in a better place and he isn't going to join them. But he just said that they're doing cool stuff, and then he called his team, "Oh, you and your bunch of jobbers, I hope you do good stuff." And Brody Lee looked at him and said, "What?" And he's, "Oh, a group of friends, I should say," and then walked off. And then Brody Lee freaked out at Alex Reynolds and John Silver. So they're teasing a Hangman Dark Order type thing.
Oh, I would not like that at all.
The Dark Order, they need star power. They need a big...
No, but Hangman in the Dark Order, I would not like.
If Hangman turns on the Elite and they do the Dark Order stuff, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
If anything, AEW can make it good.
Yeah. But we have seen in the past that some Dark Order stuff hasn't worked.
Yeah, that's true.
But here we've got my most anticipated match of this show. FDR and the Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros and Butcher and the Blade.
Well, it's gonna be an amazing match, but it's also really predictable.
Yeah, FDR and Bucks are winning.
Unless FTR turns, which wouldn't really make sense.
No, they don't. They want to keep the Young Bucks safe and undamaged so that they could beat them clean without any claws.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a great match. I could see after this a Lucha Bros Butcher and Blade feud, which would be good.
Yeah.
Butcher and Blade, very underrated in my opinion.
They're one of them. They're married to Ali, right?
Blade.
The Blade, yeah. Who he was in TNA.
Yeah. I remember his name though. God.
He had. I remember this one segment with him and Michael Bennett or
Mike Bennett.
Mike Canales, whatever you want to call him.
The Miracle.
And he won this like battle royal gauntlet, and then Mike being like the best heel, he's like, and he's exhausted. He's like, oh, what was his name? Braxton.
Braxton Sutter, I think.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, Braxton, your childhood dream is about to come true. He's like, wake up. So it's a nice moment.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the whole show. That's the Fighter Fest. Well,
So they're doing like what Impact did with Rebellion, doing 2 nights, right?
yeah, night one's next week. No, night one's this week, and then
Oh, they're competing with Great American Bash. The 2 night.
oh yeah. The Great American Bash is most definitely in retaliation to Firefest.
Yeah, but like, what are you gonna expect? Like, I'm happy that they're competing finally.
Honestly, the show's gonna be great. All the matches that have been announced so far. Keith Lee,
Dude,
Adam
Io and Sasha. Like people are freaking about Oni and Thatcher.
that's gonna
My
so hyped for that shit.
Io and Sasha is like Sasha Banks, one of my favorite women's wrestlers
Yeah.
right now, and my God.
And that women's fatal four way: Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, and Shotzi Blackheart and Dakota Kai.
Oh, Dakota Kai.
Yeah, she's winning that definitely.
Dakota Kai is the bae, bro. Dakota Kai is the bae.
Tegan Knox is. I want her to do shit, but I don't. You don't get what you want anymore. But what's the other matches? Oh yeah.
Oh, Rhea Ripley versus Aaliyah and Robert Stone in a handicap match.
Honestly, Robert Stone is a king. Robbie E. No, it's Robbie X. Shit, I'm getting mixed up with you.
Robbie E was in Grimm's Toy Show. Remember him?
Robbie E. Yeah.
But like, I would like to see Rhea have some character with Robert Stone if she loses.
Leah just loses. She's been in. She's been in the company since 2013.
She has.
Yes, I think. I think it's 2013 to 2014, and her first win was last week when she beats a local competitor or whatever.
They were just added a title match to Raw, by the way.
I think it was like Casey Catanzaro that she beat.
In the Mae Young Classic?
No, like last week.
Oh, Rhea Ripley?
No, 2 weeks ago, I mean. Casey.
Rhea Ripley?
She got her, Aaliyah got her first win in 7.
Oh, Aaliyah. I thought you were talking about Rhea Ripley.
No, she's only been in
I know Aaliyah's been in there for like a while.
Like Rhea Ripley, she's been in the company since like 2016, 2017.
I remember Aaliyah jobbing to Carmella. I remember that.
I was watching early days NXT, like 2014, 15 stuff. She was on there, so she's been for a long time. Like her cat gimmick at one point, I think was her thing. But
she was tagging with Vanessa Bourne.
Yeah, I think I can't remember what hires. I think they were called. As in,
I remember that.
As in, like, and they smacked people's asses with stickers.
Vanessa Bourne was really underrated.
Yeah. I haven't really gone to see enough of her to really say much. But I believe that is all I have time for. Well, we have time for. Mainly because I have nothing else to talk about other than underrated people.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And I'd like everyone who watches this to like and subscribe, comment shit, try and get the analytics up. Do whatever you can.
The algorithm.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. Thank you for that.
All right.
Bye.
Everyone, you better go subscribe because Anarchy has he has a show coming up. I think it's In Your House, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and if it's like SummerSlam, it's gonna be a kick-ass show. So better subscribe and go subscribe to my channel because we're doing a giveaway at 1 million subscribers. Let's do it.
All of your socials. Do you have a Twitter?
I used to, but I don't use it.
Oh yeah, I'll just link everything down below. Right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.